Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is an International Master Bindi Cheng with you once again, and today I'm going to cast another game, I guess. And this is actually the first game of the new year, and it's actually been a while since I cast it. I'm just going to make this smaller. Okay, there you go. Alright, so this is my friend Hackslayer against Finec. I've actually casted these two before, actually, and I think Hackslayer won time. My friend's a master player, and that's all I'm going to say for now because, well, a lot of people, they don't want their ICC accounts to be known on the internet, so, you know, because you don't really want people to look at your games and stuff. So far, this game has pretty much come to the same thing as last time, I think, because I think this is actually the same move as last time. So it's e4, so this is a Taimanov system, Queen c7, this is how you can tell it's Taimanov, and same stuff as last time. So knight e2, d5, and a3, bishop a5. The same stuff as last time. I think I don't remember what white did. I think white played b4 here, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Bishop g5. Okay. I don't really remember what happened last game, but this I definitely cast these two guys before, and they played the exact same line and the same colors as well. So okay, so black takes on e4, takes on f6, and now white's probably going to take on e4, queen h6. Okay, that's interesting. I think we actually looked at this game afterwards. We briefly analyzed this, me and my friend, and I think this might be a line that he was looking at to improve for next time. So this looks like a pretty good pawn stack. Because, for example, black's king can't really castle now. Its king's going to feel very unsafe. And for just one pawn, white's most likely going to get f6 back. I mean, he doesn't have to. He can take on f6 right now, actually. Take on f6. So if you take on e2, then queen h8. So after rook g8, probably queen takes f3 or g takes f3. I think g takes would be fine. I don't really see what the big problem with g takes f3. It looks like a pretty good move. And after that, knight e4 and knight d6. Okay, so now the pawns are even, material's even, and white's probably has a sizable advantage here because black's king is basically in center, and white has a lot of potential attacks coming along the d file and also the f7 pawn sometimes. So after b5, I think knight e4 is a fairly strong move here. Knight e4, knight d5, rook takes d5, rook exchange sack, and then after pawn takes d5, knight d6 check. Looks to be fairly strong. I'm not quite sure exactly if it's winning, but definitely looks like one of the moves that most players would just play in an instant. But here, after b5, I think bishop b7 is a play here, and if he plays bishop b7, black's gonna be okay, I think, because after rook d8, then black's gonna be able to trap the rooks, and okay, so knight e4. So here's knight e4. So knight d5, and I think white's just gonna sack it. Oh, there you go. So sack, take it. I think okay, so black has to take on d5, knight d6 check, can't fade. That's it's pretty much forced here. Okay, well, white really doesn't have any other choice but to go for this line, because I don't really see where else he can move his pieces. Yes, and there you go, can't fade. And here it's probably going to be an interesting idea. How's white going to crash through here? Because it looks like white has a crushing position. I mean, black's on f8. But the first move he has to look out for is bishop e6 or like rook g6. So knight d4 is a fairly good move here, basically stopping bishop e6. Because if he goes bishop e6, knight takes e6 check, and that's just going to be checkmate. So this bishop actually can't move, and this is going to be really interesting because basically white's next move is going to be probably going to be bishop d3, going for bishop 6 h7, and that's going to be pretty strong as well. I would say that white definitely has enough compensation for this because his bishop's out of play as well. And probably bishop b6 is the only move that black can play here, because any other move is going to be losing, I think, because bishop d3 is very strong, and this looks kind of dangerous for black. Okay, well, this is going to be, I'm not quite sure. Well, I guess I'm just going to wait to see what's black can do. Oh, so in other news, it's been a while since cast because it's been the holidays for the past like 2 weeks, I think, and this is actually my first day back at school, and actually school started Monday for us, which is kind of brutal because January 2nd, who the hell goes to school on January 2nd? But okay, so rook g6, queen h8 check, I think, and rook back. So this looks like a potential forced draw, but I'm sure white can go for more. But yeah. So during the holidays, I played in Pan Am's Intercollegiate. We had a really strong team. But unfortunately, we lost to two GM teams. We lost to UMBC, which is a chess school, and also Texas Tech A, which is taught by, well, it's kind of coached by Susan Parker. And we did really well against Texas Tech A, actually. There were 4 GMs, and we got 2 draws out of them. And we probably had a chance to get 4 draws out of them, but our teammates kind of didn't play as well as we hoped they could have. But it was still a really fun tournament, and definitely something that I really like to play every year. And unfortunately, this is my last year because I'm going to be graduating, so I won't be able to play next year. But hopefully, I'll be able to play other tournaments along the way. But yeah, that's the first time I played, and personally, I drew a Grandmaster, 2660 George Meyer, I think, and I lost to Georgie Margaret. Okay, some 2520 GM I lost to. I beat 3 players that are sub 2000, and I also drew a 2330 FIDE player, I think. So I think my FIDE is just going to stay the same around because my FIDE is pretty high. It's like 2415. But back to the game. So bishop b6. So black doesn't want to draw, and white's definitely shouldn't take a draw either because I think that he should be good here. So after bishop b6, what's a good move for white to play? Knight f5. Okay, so bishop takes and knight takes. Okay, so queen h6 check is definitely a possibility now. So is bishop h3. Idea is just bring the rook to e1 while giving this bishop some kind of a scope on this diagonal, on the c8 h3 diagonal. So what can black play here? Fortunately, rook to g8 seems to be a move, but that's it. I mean, queen f4 is also possible, but I think that'll be kind of dangerous because this bishop's going to be on pre, and maybe rook e8. No, rook e8. No, queen h6 just wins. So queen h6 is a very strong move here, and something that black definitely has to watch out for. And oh man, I don't know how this keeps coming. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, so there you go. That thing pops up like once every time, and I have no idea how to change that. So unfortunately, yeah, that's a distraction. But black's definitely falling low on time now. He only has a minute left, and Hackslayer is 2 minutes. So rook g6. Okay, so I'll give him a check first and go back. Just see what's going to happen here, because I think that's his only option right now. Check and go back, and he can also take out h7 actually. That's probably the second move I would go for, taking out h7 if white really wants to go for the win, because obviously black is in a heap load of trouble right now, and black's best option might be just to go for the perpetual, because I really don't see how he's going to be able to stop all these dangerous checks. Okay, so he has very little time now, and I really think that he really... Okay, so he goes playing for check. So king b1, and rook g5 might be... Okay, so bishop d6. Wow, that's a very actually a very good move. Wow, bishop d6. So queen c8 is forced, attacking this rook, because you can't check on h6 or d6. So queen c6, and this rook has to probably move to rook b8 probably. And white's position is actually very good here. After rook b8, something like queen c5 is very strong. Queen c5, rook e8, and bishop d3. So he takes the knight. Okay, so that's probably the best choice he has there, actually. But now it's obstacle bishops, and I think that rook j check, yeah, and then taking this rook, taking this bishop, is just winning. So this is pretty much it's much over now. Okay, so he's gonna just leave that open. So takes here, and I think probably just bishop d3 should be good enough, because if he takes his bishop, actually queen takes f1 is perpetual, going back and forth. Check here, king a2, queen c4, king b1, queen f1. So that'd be perpetual. That'd be a really bad move for white. What happened here? Oh wow. Apparently he just resigned. Okay, that's kind of lame. I was hoping for white to possibly mess up, but I really don't think he would. But yeah, this is over, and that was a pretty good game actually, because I thought this idea was very key in the game. G5 and taking on this guy and just stopping castling and wrecking black's pawn structure, because it seems that black really had no chance in this game, especially after this good exchange stack here. Knight e4, take here, and I thought this was a very well played game by white, and it's a good exchange stack. But yeah, that's the game, and I will try to just upload more often now that I'm at school and I have lots of free time, because really you don't really do much at school. So yeah, that that was fun, and hope to see you guys again next time. Thank you, and bye-bye.